Hi and welcome to the channel where we are role-playing and storytelling in Crusader Kings 3. We are Duke Geoffré II of Barcelona with our overarching goal to achieve the détente ending of the Iberian Struggle with the Fate of Iberia DLC. We are going about this by role-playing according to my character's traits and the personality I mold and develop for him during the storytelling parts. We are currently in a war helping our ally, the King of Asturias, and if you watched the last episode you know that I am really annoyed by his incompetence refusing to join forces with me to win this war decisively, but our forces combined would have easily beaten Navarra here, and then we could have had this war wrapped up in the bag. But I was standing around here and he was, instead of joining me, he marched down this way to siege some ally in the war down here. And this Navarra force, they caught me and I lost a lot of men. I tried to escape, but I lost a lot of men. Now he's coming here to try and siege back this. So here's my army now retreating, and I will actually stand them down because I've tried to help, really tried to help here. But why should I march around losing men, bleeding money, when my ally isn't doing this? I'm not invested in this war. I am honoring the alliance, helping my father-in-law. But this is him losing land. I couldn't care less, really. I don't like King Fedrilla here. I dislike him. Let's get ourselves some more money by ransoming these prisoners here. And I really need to get my levies back up, so let's see what my marshal is doing. He is organizing army, which will improve the reinforcement rate, I hope. Yeah, so let him keep doing that. I am also allied to Portugal here in this war against Galicia. Portugal here hasn't really done anything bad to me like the King of Asturias has, but it's a bit too far away for me to go there and help. Here my court chaplain has finished converting, so let's keep on doing that. Looks like the AI is marching back and forth here, really. Instead of trying to come to some kind of conclusion of the war, they are just gonna march back and forth, back and forth. Now he caught my stepfather's small army here and crushed them. We do have a good war score here against Navarra though. I really need to get my... Yeah, they are recovering at a decent speed, my men here. So yeah, Portugal, they won without my help, more or less, so that is good. How is this war going? We have almost won this war here. So maybe we should go and see about raising our armies and see if we can actually make this somewhat swift. Here's my... What's this little army here? Standing on my brother's land. He's rising some forces there. I don't know really what he's gonna do with them, but he's gonna do something. Now again he's gonna go down there. Stupid man. We almost have 100% war score here now. One more month without... Here's my son and heir. He's becoming rowdy, which will mean he will be a good martial man. Oh, we actually won this war. That is good. And now, are we in a position to make this war against Sultan Hakam ibn al-Rahman of Al-Sark? I think we might be. This might be the time. Our levies are almost at full. Our allies should be at peace, available to help us. I'm allied to Al-Andalus. How did this happen? Oh, because I married my sister to this man at some point. Oh, this is great. Now he can help me against Al-Sark as well. So let's get on with declaring this war before something else happens. So, I mean, my allies going to other wars and dragging me into them. Let's declare here a struggle clash against. We will take this. This is the shore part of Barcelona, and I have claim to this from this event that happened in the last episode. So declare this. And now let's see about calling my allies. Calling him will cost me a lot of prestige. Calling the Al-Andalus Sultan only cost me 75, but calling King Fruela, the Garlic King here, is 350. How much prestige for the Emir of Portugal here? Maybe my forces and Al-Andalus will be enough. He's got 3,000 men. He's got 2,000. And I have 1,300. So yeah, he's got this ally of Portugal. He is allied to Portugal. So it's probably, I will try to call him, because then he might side with me. No, he will not accept this. Probably because he is allied to Al-Sarkir, so he will help them then. This means our alliance will be broken. We still should have enough with the help of Al-Andalus to win this. Here we are raising my armies here. I am a siege commander, so I will go siege here myself. Here's my enemy, and here comes my ally. Looks like my ally is gonna try to make it up north to assist me there, which is good. And a new perk for my martial lifestyle. Skill from spouse counselor's task. My wife isn't the best really, but still. Under the stone pine. In the scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in many tongues, yet my heart can understand every word. I can hear them from my balcony, and they stir my soul, yet I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they are gone. Are they sent from heaven? Are they phantoms devised by Satan to ensnare me? Perhaps not, but what am I to do with these damned feelings? So, he can be a poet and dedicate this to his lover Cecilia. He can be awed by beauty and lose some stress. Sponsor more musicians, cost money and will increase prestige. Or enough, I will have the damn tree chopped down. Now let's go and become a poet. He can dedicate this to his beautiful lover. My ally is coming here, that is good, because here is an enemy who is quite strong. They are trying to siege my holding there. And it looks like I will actually need King Fruela. Oh, what happened to him? That is not good. King Fruela died, apparently. Yeah, he died. And now this is all divided. Which means that I am a bit outnumbered here. Well, we can only roll with this and see what happens. I would like it, because I think if my ally follows, that we could win this battle here. Especially if I take this rough terrain expert. But I really need him to follow me then into battle. Come on, you are attaching to my army. We can go do battle in mountains. Very advantageous for us. Let's try it. Come on. Please follow. Is he? Yeah, maybe. Can we make it there before the siege is done though? He abandoned the siege. And is now trying to engage me in the mountains. I have defending in mountains, defensive building, better army commander, high quality, more men at arms. He's got the numbers and more commander traits. I think this is like we've had many times before. It says the chances are even, but I'm pretty sure I will lose against these overwhelming numbers, even though we are defending in the mountains and have all those numbers. Unless he actually comes to reinforce us. So please, ally, can I for once in this playthrough have an ally do something useful? Because if he comes, I'm positive that we will win. So please, please come. Yes, he is coming. Thank you. Or is he? Yeah, yes he is. Come on, come on. You lazy, lazy ally. Yeah, there he is. And now we turned this battle here. Some knights are wounding knights, but we are winning. I was so nervous there, because, like I said, with our ally, we won. But it was a close call, and if he hadn't reinforced, this would have been a defeat for sure. We captured the Emir of Portugal. He's not worth any war score, but it is good to hold him prisoner until the war is over. This means that he will not be able to lead his own men and get this bonus from leading own troops. They will have to retreat down south here before they can think about coming back to our lands. In the meantime, I hope we can siege this down here. Here they come again. They are probably going to try to take this back this time. Or maybe engage us. We should be able to siege faster than him. Oh, he's going for my capital, is he? No. Yes, he is. We can't have that. Oh, my wife again is pregnant. That is good. She will now have claims to, since her father died, she will have claims to a lot of lands here. Maybe that is something we can see about getting down to securing for our heirs in the future. So now, ally, will you follow me into battle again? I hope you will. Because we can't have them sieging down my capital. That wouldn't be good. He has the numbers here as well, but this time it says that we will probably win. And like before, it depends much on if my ally is actually coming, and it actually looks like he is. This Sheikh of Iberia is doing a good job as an ally. I'm so happy for this, because this hasn't been the case previously in this series. I kind of feel that allies in wars, they are good and useful and they do reasonable decisions when you are already stronger. They are helping, definitely, but in wars when you are already strong enough yourself that you would probably win, then your ally, they joins battles and they do reasonable sieges and stuff. But if you are outnumbered and in a position where you really, really need your ally, then they get insecure and they dilly-dally about and they kind of let you down when you feel that you need them the most. So now let's go see if we can siege this Sobrarbe up here as well. And if we can win and take this would be good for us. Well, here comes Portugal. Maybe we should try to do battle when while their forces are split up. I am becoming friends with my Count Gunnar of Asturias here. That's great. And this counted towards this to the compromise phase, which we are striving for as well. Oh, so that is good. So now let's try to sway my cousin and vassal here. He doesn't like me, so we should try to make him like us better. And let's go and see if we can catch them there and do battle instead of sieging. No, doesn't look like we can. So, well, in that case, maybe we should go and siege up in the mountains instead. And it looks like he has some rebels here as well. That is good. What is this? Unmet obligation. Oh, but come on! it was this, I promised these peasants of Subradbe here, apparently 5 years ago, that I would liberate them from the oppression of Al-Sark. And now I lost a lot of prestige and piety and stuff because I didn't manage to do this within 5 years. Well, 5 years apparently pass fast because I never counted years, but we were called into war here by our former ally, the king of Asturias, and we helped him, and then apparently 5 years passed, so I failed in this, helping the peasants of Subradbe. But that being said, I am doing this now, so 5 years is 5 years, and I failed. So I suppose that's fair, but still. 93% war score. I wonder if sieging this will be enough. I hope it will. So I got another son. It's Rikulf, and he is quick. That is good. And that we actually can siege faster here. We are 99% war score. Now we have 100. So shall I risk it and finish this siege first? No, I think it's actually my ally leading the siege, so he will get all the spoils from this. And if I will not risk losing this, because this will be worth a lot of war score. So let's just win this war here, enforce our demands. And now look, Barcelona grew significantly from this. So here are this count here of Tortosa. He is now my vassal, and he's also my prisoner. I probably caught him in the war, and this is good because he really hates me. So it's good that I'm holding him prisoner. He's zealous, brave, and gluttonous. So since he's zealous, he will probably not. He will not accept converting for his freedom. So I think it's best to keep him in prison so that he don't get up to any rebellious stuff, at least until I can get this realm in order here. And here we have another count who also hates me because I subjugated him, and he is of a different culture and faith than us. I've got 2 rebellious vassals. Fortunately, my other vassals, they like me, except for Count Berenguer here, but I will make him see that I'm not that bad a count. And Count Miro here, my spymaster, he likes me, so they shouldn't rebel against me. He isn't a problem as long as I keep him in jail, Count Sirhan. And this one, on his own, is really not a problem. And then there's Subradbe here. Let's take a look at the Shore duchy. This is the Shore. Now I control all of the Shore Barcelona. That is good. And also this. And I have had a claim for this as well because of that event with the peasants. But now this is my holding. I am above domain, so I need to give something away. When I was trying for conciliation, I would have considered giving this to a local ruler, raise a local ruler from this interface here, and then maybe also granting them independence. That would have been a significant boost. But now, since we are in the hostility phase, and we want to form the Kingdom of Aragon, so we need lands here for doing this, I shall keep this. But that being said, maybe I should give it to someone, because I have 5 out of 4 holdings. So who is deserving of this land? Maybe my marshal and brother-in-law, Geoffré Festic. He is married to my sister, but then she wouldn't be my court tutor anymore, and she's a really good court tutor. But this would keep this in the family, hopefully. Might be a problem because Geoffré here, he might go and get himself a son, a bastard son, or murder my sister and remarrying, and then because as it is now, if I give this land to him, my niece here of my house will inherit, and she is in a matrilineal marriage as well, so her children would keep our house name and inherit here. But this is not gonna... I'm not too sure about this. So who else is there? He is holding the Balearic Island here, Count Gunnar, and I think this is enough for him. I don't really see why I should give him this as well. So do I have any knights deserving of this? Yeah, how about this new Viking? We have had good experiences with a Viking house, Starky, coming to join us through my Count Gunnar, my Chancellor's father here, Tordor. So we had another Viking more recently joining us, and he is a great character. He's been a great knight for us, so maybe we shall reward him with giving him Subradbe here. Look, you are now a mighty count, and maybe he is good at many things, but he would be an excellent marshal. So I will actually fire my brother-in-law and have Count Dan here. And also now I will ask him to convert to Mozarabism. Not that my character is a zealot, and but he still thinks that it's better if the realm follows same fate. He refused. My fate is too strong to be swayed by your earthly words. I would rather attain my reward in Asgard. Alright then, well that's fair if he wants to. I asked him if he wanted to convert and he refused. And now, you bastard. Now he created an independence faction against me. I just gave you lands and made you counselor, and you create an independence faction. It's not really good of you, Don. We will see where this story leads, but this is... he is compassionate, impatient, fickle, and diligent, so... well, he is... This is an interesting development. Well, now this count here escaped imprisonment. This isn't going well, because he was the one that... He hates me and he will cause me trouble as a vassal here. Do I have any prisoners to ransom then? Here is a little girl. She's worth 10. I suppose I can ransom her. And there's this Emir of Portugal. Yeah, he's worth 100. We will take this. And now with gold coming in, can I build something more in my... When we strive for conciliation, we want to build in our cities. And I don't think I have city planning as of yet. No. So maybe it is a good idea to actually build castle buildings now when I don't get penalized for this because of the struggle phase. I have this small harbor and pastures. I can upgrade this harbor for development growth, and I aim to play a tall game, so that might be a good idea. Are there any more buildings? Maybe I should raise the fort level, because enemies, they always tend to go for your capital. So it would be good if my capital actually could hold on for a bit longer. And also it's good now because we have some buffers here from enemies come to cause us trouble. So could I make my wife Queen of Castile? Yeah, I could. But I don't have the prestige needed to declare this war for my wife. So I will need to gather some prestige. It was really bad that I didn't manage to get Subradbe here in 5 years and liberate those peasants, because this cost me a lot of prestige and piety. And I have a truce now with Al-Sadik, so I will just need to bide my time here, I suppose. A new martial perk, Peacemaker, is always good, so you don't have to wait for those last 10% war score. Oh, my lover, Cecilia, has given birth to a boy. She's keeping quiet of this. I must be very careful about this. People will not like me having lovers and bastards. Tantrum tourney. This is with my player and son, Geoffré. My marshal is hosting what seems the 100th tourney of the year, and it's all I can do to keep myself awake. My mind is jolted back to life when I feel a tug on my elbow. My young son Geoffré, against all the odds of nature, is wobbling around carrying a lance 4 times his size and has found an ill-fitting helmet which keeps sliding down over his eyes. "Father, may I fight around in the fray?" says my son here. He is rowdy, so I can allow it, but order that no one hurt him, which might give him brave, arrogant, or wrathful. And there's also a chance that he will progress through the tournament. Of course, Shad, may no warrior hold back his wrath. There's a small % chance that he will actually overcome the real knights fighting him. Or I can say, be a good Shad and go play with the horses. No, I think this can be a good... He's a 5-year-old boy, so he's playing as a Shad. But it is good education for him to play with jousting. So I will allow him to face my knights, but I will make sure that they don't go all in against this 5-year-old. I'm sure they wouldn't, unless you're a really sadistic, evil knight. You would hold back when fighting a 5-year-old, wouldn't you? I'd allow it, but order that no one hurt him. He became arrogant. It can be fun to play into. I shall give him a martial education. Looks like this is what he is leaning towards. Yeah, I will educate him. I have a good martial education myself, so this is good. Well, I think that this is a good time to end this episode. We have strengthened our southern borders, taken some lands here. We are monitoring the situation. Maybe we can make our wife Queen of Castile or some other things here, but we need more prestige, and we are still wanting to see about getting to the compromise phase and then to conciliation phase, and then maybe achieve détente. That's our overarching goal. But as you know, we are role-playing and storytelling firstly, so that's how it is done. If you enjoy my playstyle and my Let's Play series, please consider liking and subscribing. This will encourage me to keep on doing this. Thank you for watching this episode, and goodbye.